for these things that is very realistic. It's even shockingly realistic. Very powerful. Good rotation there. Probably like 110 miles. 111, yeah. Now the target line here, right, the green line moves heavily towards the left. You can see that now compared to where like my feet are. So I have to lift up my club. Target I'm picking, you can see exactly this rock there. My hands are higher now, so it should definitely pull heavily to the left. Let's just make a swing and see what happens. Good morning, good Sunday morning stream. I was practicing already for like 10 minutes, setting up everything. And yeah, today I want to finish the round of yesterday. You can see here there's still like the Cypress Point golf club, and unfortunately my controller died in the stream yesterday, so Gas and Roots finished it without me, I guess. But yeah, it's only like how many, like 15, 16, 17, 18, like 4 holes, and yeah, gonna definitely jump in there, maybe gonna finish versus them. First I wanna hit a couple of shots, see how straight I get them. Warming up proper is very important here, because that asks yourself, what is this? This is a virtual golf simulator. I'm having a real golf club in my hand, kinda. A little bit heavier than a golf club. Kind of like a P-wedge, you could say. A little bit heavier than a P-wedge from the feeling. Yeah, like it's not very easy. One is a good one here, but unfortunately I pulled it on 96 6 iron. It's very good for pro. So yeah. Trying to rotate my spine well. If you're watching live here, of course, always ask some questions if you have any. If not, just enjoy the show. And if you're on a VOD later on... Ah, damn it. This was a good one. I think it's just... yeah. Split over. So if you watch this on a VOD later on, if you want, of course, leave a comment below the video if you're on Twitch. Wait for the next live stream and then we can... yeah, talk about it. That was completely healy and very, very bad. I know what happened there. Maybe some frame lag, 83. Okay. And we actually hit a couple of softer ones first, because right now it feels like my rotation is not there. Just focus on the rotation. There was a lot of rotation in this one. Net carry 7 yards short. By the way, this was good speed, but a little bit open face, so and now I moved way too far forward, so this is very punchy. You can see it got a carry at 200. The difference here was the first one I was like having my torso like more behind the ball like this, and you can see my first person view, and the other one I had it like more in front, right? So difference of almost like 25 yards. The 6 iron here. And this one is punchy, but probably will be in the water like 190-ish. Yeah. So still warming up. Let's see. This could catch the island. It needs probably like 187. Even 190 didn't carry because it was too far off the right. Unlucky. It's like almost that I just cannot hit the island. I mean, the shots that I'm making are actually quite powerful, but my aim is just completely off. Either I push or I pull them. This one goes on for sure. Whew. Let's see, 203 or something. Right side, light rough. Now we have a little chipper here. Hope everything works with the cameras. Let me actually quickly take just one peek here. But yeah, it seems to work. Okay. Because yeah, like a lot of technology is going into the stream. Sometimes could be like off sync and so on and so forth. But yeah. That was very, very bad rotation actually, but I take it. It works. Oh, just a little gimme here for the par. You hit one or two more. I think the speeds right now I'm getting are quite decent because I really take my time with the rotation. Something that I should implement into my swing in general. Like this, but of course, yeah, this one went through. You can see that here, by the way, in the red line. So it's a miss because for whatever reason the club was going underground, and you can see here it doesn't go underground, like it just shrinks when you hit the ground. The game is not that realistic in terms of the club length that you can just chunk the ball heavily, and then it would just, I mean, you can still chunk it, it gives you less power, you know, but like you cannot blade it or top it or something, or hit it fat or thin. And when it goes underground, what happens there again, like the club is a bit underground, then usually there's some kind of frame lag going on in this moment. Because of course this is high speeds, right? Very high speeds actually, and it's a technology from 2018 or so, like the early days of VR. So it will have some glitches here and there, but still it's amazingly realistic. It's called the Golf Club VR here, Golf Simulator. Check it out on Steam if you want. I don't necessarily recommend you to buy it, because it's a simulator. I mean, you really must be like a golf enthusiast to like this. And you must have a decent VR headset. My shots are pretty bad today. I don't know what it is. Like Sunday morning stream. Played like more than 10 hours of golf the last 2 days, so probably that's why. Like yeah, I like somehow, I mean this could catch the island even, but somehow I hit them. Okay, like 190 and it doesn't carry. Like in my takeaway, I feel like here I just correct the club face. I don't have a nice smooth swing right now. And this was smooth, but then coming from the inside or something weird, and it's gonna just miss short, way too high to carry. Yeah, I was standing up here. And if I stand up, it's bad. I need to hit the balls like that here, by the way, right? So this would be like a nice forward shaft lean punchy 6. And to accomplish that, instead of hitting and then standing up while hitting, I have to almost hit and kind of get down while hitting, right? I know what kind of things I'm doing wrong here in golf for the most part. There are of course some things that I don't know. But it's not so easy to just always do exactly what's wrong. Okay, this was so good, but didn't track. Went underground again. This one is, well, annoying. And there you go. So it's a punchy 6. Easily carries 200 here. It's a shot I'm trying to hit here. Oh, that was the wrong club sandwich. So now we hit a couple of chips, and we're gonna go into the course, maybe 1-2 drivers to finish. Or we started. I'm gonna just chip it over to the other side now. Just trying to kind of gauge the distance. That's exactly what I want to do now. Trying to hit that bench. Get under that bench. It's a bit left. Short. Now make a chip towards the hole. Let's see. It's short as well, but didn't give it everything. So let's get the driver out, the D stick, hit a couple of them, and then jump back into the Cypress pointer. Cypress Point. Probably it's French. I have no idea. Hit a very smooth one. Like 112 miles. Completely on the toe. 23 though. That's good. So here. Was a very controlled one. You see 115. I didn't rip at it, but these ones could easily go 240. Yeah, that's very good for a drive, for pro mode. Was more powerful, but like very punchy. You see 122 now, but if I don't get the apex, I hit it with a close face. It doesn't help the distance. But this helps if you hit them high. This is even a bit too high, you see, but good contact. So maybe this would be the longest drive of the warm-up. Let's see, 262, yeah. Very good. With the wind and everything, it could go to like 280. But I will never catch the guys playing amateur or casual. They can go like 340, 360 even on a very good downwind. So I think I warmed up kinda, so let's jump back in. I want to see if the ghosts are in from like yesterday, if I can see how they finished. That would be cool. If not, I'm just gonna be alone there, and I'm gonna try to shoot a good score, and then in the end we can see it. So, oh, they're actually in, so I can see what they did. That's quite cool. So yeah, their drives went into the bunker, one of them. I remember that much, and the other one had a perfect one, Mr. Gas here. And I was stuck here because I had this perfect drive. I actually hit a, cannot see it now, but like a 280-ish drive. And we can see it on the scoreboard. Let's go there. On the scoreboard, yeah. So I was, you can see that here in yesterday's streams. The first one, Roots won. The second one, I got a point. Then on the third one, I didn't. Fourth one, I got a point. And fifth one, tied. So as it looks here, 7, 6, 6, 7, 5, 5. Yeah, so it's kind of even almost. We're gonna play the last 4 holes now. My idea yesterday from here, I remember that exactly, was to hack it out with a P-wedge and get it to here. Their second shots, you can see, are ending up there and there. So yeah, there's some work left for me. And then my controller died. But I'm gonna try my best here. A little bit scared of the water. Let me quickly check, double check the penalty at 75. So really have to hit a good one here. Get it out. And aim it the right side. So I'm gonna try to go for it here as hard as I can. Let's see. Okay, that was a whiff. No, that's water. Carry, carry, carry. Okay, it carries. Super lucky. I hit it very bad, guys, but hey, should have a good look. Of course, I'm behind them. 86 to the pin. Let's see their shots. Well, actually, I should make a bet who won. Oh, what a nice shot there. That was actually super nice from Gas. And Roots, he kind of kept it very short. I don't know what happened there. But oh boy, that's a challenge now. So we're gonna put it here, and then hopefully, and if I hit it here, it gets a hop to that side. So I have to kind of carry this one. And 86, let me see how far this is to carry. Because I could take a sandwich maybe then. It's 70. I need to carry it 71. Like I need to carry it here and then roll. That's gonna be a tough shot. But hey, I'm gonna try. I wanna get it close. We have a chance here. Okay. Well, that could be perfect. Oh no, oh yeah, it is. It was exactly the distance I wanted. You see that? Like just 1 yard further, but still, of course, it rolls out. But that's the best I can do from here. And yeah, he made it. Roots, he's coming in there, so I still can get 1 point. I can still get even 2 points. No, actually 1 point only, because I can still make this one 22 footer. Let's see. Looks pretty straight, maybe a hair left to right, so I'm gonna just give it a decent whack. You see here, almost looks like straightish and right to left from this angle. We have definitely some down. When I stand over it, to be honest, I don't see much break, so I'm just gonna try to play it super straight. Let's see. It's probably short. Heavily pushed. It actually worked in some kind of way. So now he has to make it, I think. Oh, and he misses, because now I might get a point. Because gas, of course, he got 2 and I got 1. Yeah, 6, 4, 5, right? So this is a hole here where I get 1 point, gas gets 2. The green guy here, he's now somewhere here in the bunker. No, actually short. Where is he? Long? No, he's here in the bunker. And Roots, he drove it like in perfect prime position here. See the distance. This was what they played yesterday, by the way, off stream then. 312, like easy. Was it downwind? No, it was into the wind even, but almost no wind. So for me, I'm just trying to hit the fairway. That would be a really win. I'm not super warmed up here with my drives. Yeah, let's avoid the water and just try to hit a decent one down there. Well, that looks pretty good, because I just scratched the left side of the, yep. I really take this one. I'm not in a bunker like Mr. Gas. I cannot outdrive Mr. Roots, of course. But hey, so let's see their second shots. Roots is a high ball. Gas, you can see he's coming here. He's coming short. He just hacked it out, and he's a very, very tough, position. But yeah, Roots actually got it quite close. It's pretty impressive. So we have 179. No visual, but should be an easy shot. Well, we have probably a shot that we want to get down, let's say 23, somewhere in the 160 area. And it's a bit down, a bit into the wind though, that kind of cancels it out. So 160 shot could be maybe an 8 if I really hit it well. But it could be short, so rather gonna go with the 7. A bit long, that's alright. Okay, so lining up perfect. And then just hitting my 7 here. Hopefully, good one. Okay, this one just went through. You see again here the red line. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Try again. Oh no, that's a rocket. Unfortunately, I hit it 116. Some broken frame leg stuff, I guess, because I can't even hit a 116. Well, missed opportunity for me there. It is what it is. Rootsy puts it close. It's not a gimme, I think. Gas, he puts it. Actually, that was a decent shot. And yeah, I have to get this up and down going if I want to get a point. Up and down here. 45. Penalty of 82. I can pull it off. I mean, look at this guys here. I can make a miracle shot. But this needs a bit more juice. Oh, there's a ridge. Actually, that was distance-wise, yeah, pretty happy with that. So now I have to make this to get a point because he probably makes it, Roots. Yep, he makes it. That's my putt here to make something, get something going. But even if I don't, I might gonna get 1 point still because of gas. Needing probably to two-putt this, I'm not sure. I want to see actually, so it might be a bit uphill. Let's see from this side. Very tough to read without any green grids. I'm playing without, as you can see. So from this side it almost looks like it funnels like this way. So it's a right to left or down. Does it make sense from here as well? Let me see again, a right to left or... I mean, I can definitely see some right to left there. I'm gonna play it like right edge, good speed, and then hopefully it goes in. Try not to push it at the last one. Let's see. Oh my god. It moved left to right. Oh. See, this is a right to lefter now. He misses his, so at least it's a point I can get here. I guess. That was a bogey. He had a par, very good par Roots. Yeah, 5-7-4. He even took 2 to clear. So, I mean, Roots is leading heavily now. With a lot of 2-pointers. This is a good one though. He's in a very tough spot. See quickly. Actually, that's an easy pickup from there, yeah. Like, if you would be here, it would be quite tough. But yeah, we have a 125 left to right wind hole. I keep it like probably 10 yards short with a 115, 6 sandwich here. I would say 6 when I mean sandwich. And ton a little bit left because the wind is left to right. Let's just hit it and don't think so much. That's gonna be short. It must be short. Will it? Oh, really? Like that was probably a yard away from actually being the best possible shot I could do. At least I'm not clocked in the bunker. I think he's clocked. Yeah, you see that shot? That was clocked, and they're both not on the green. So actually, that's a huge opportunity to get 2 points here. I have to make this up and down now, guys. And it's gonna be quite tough. Let me see, just to confirm that I have 76, 75. Yeah, 76. It's a clean pickup. Bunker shot. Not a clocked one, so I don't have to get under the sand or anything. I just can pick it up kinda clean. And just have to feel the speed here. Oh, that's too hot. Hit the pin. Yes, thank you. Okay, I hit the pin, that was like very lucky. But now, I mean, if they don't make it, I get 2 points. And looks good. I mean, wait, I don't get 2 points. If I make this, I get 2 points. And it's not like a super gimme, I guess. Well, I'm just gonna hit it straight. Because it just rolled pretty straight from what I've seen. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Got a par, they both made a bogey. No, even like Roots made a 5. So that means even like Gus gets a point, I get 2 and Roots get 0. So it's like the last hole. Here I need to get a 2 point as well if I want to have a chance, I guess. Could actually calculate this real quick to see. So it works like this, that if there's one definite winner, like you can see it on the front net we played, which by the way, no, I didn't win it. I think Roots won the front 9, yeah. But there's like one definite winner on hole here, right? So for example, in this kind of case, so first of all, I would get 2 points, and the last 2 here, they get 0 points. I took 4 shots, they took 5. And then if it's like, or here as well, like Gas got 2, we got 0. If there's like a 3 split, like where it's 4, 5, 6 or 4, 5, 7, the point system is 2, 1, 0. So yeah, it's quite simple. So here on the first one, for example, I should get 1 point because Gas, he got 0 and Roots, he got 2. So I got 1 point here, then here we split the point. So that's like 2 points for me. Here I get 0. Then here we have another split, so that's 3 for me. Then here I should get now 1, right? So that's 4. Here I should get 1, that's 5. And here I should get 2, that's 7. Right? If I don't, yeah, I counted right. So I have 7 points. So then Bird's rule here, he has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he has 6 points. I have 6 points, I think. I could, yeah, probably 6, 6. It's very close race. And Roots, he got some 2 pointers, I think. So the first one he has 2, then 0, 3, 0, 0, and this is a 0 again. And now he has 5 points because he has the best score. And he has 0. So actually he has 5, we both have 6. Let me just calculate myself again to just know, but I think it was like this if I was right. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I had 7 points. Yeah. So 7, 6, 5. 784. Roots. How does Roots have like only 5 points? Like he has 2 here. Sorry, like it's a little confusing. It's early in the morning, forgive me. So he has 3 points here. 0, 0. And then, yeah, here he has as well 0. 3 points there, 0. And then here he gets 2. Now he has 5. And here is 0 again. Yeah. Unlucky. Maybe it didn't count and his real score is like an 88 right now because of the 5 or so. Yeah, probably does something like this. Anyway, so long story short, 7, 6, 5 points. And now this means that I really have to at least get 1 point and I'm gonna for sure win. And if I get 0, we can make some tying for the first place and so on and so forth. A very important first shot. So, without further ado, let's hit it down there. Hopefully. And yeah, just enjoy the last hole here of Cypress Point. Very nice course. Let's get it in the air, guys. Oh, this was a heavy slice if I would hit that one, because I lost the balance. Let me set up again. Very important here. Gas is even somewhere in the front grass, I think. Maybe he played a grasshopper. I mean, he had just a very solid one. Okay, again, went through. That was very terrible. Please fade. I mean, I'm where gas is here. But probably like just a hair better. Oh yes. Oh yes, very lucky. So, I mean, I don't know. 230, it wasn't a good one. I could have actually done something amazing. Roots is going for it. And gas is on the right side here. Roots actually hit almost a pretty good one. Like he needed probably 20 yards more. Very ambitious, but I mean his position in the end. Look at this, guys. Compared to gas, he's over here. He actually had a very smart shot. So what we're gonna try to do is we're gonna try to reach his position. Let's see in the rangefinder how far it is. Like 270 even. That's pretty weird. I cannot get it there. I can't get it like where gas is somewhere. So I'm gonna just hit it down with a 6-iron down the fairway. Very laggy by the way right now. 7.5. Okay, that's alright. So there was no wind right now, kinda. So I'm just gonna try to hit a straight 6-iron down there where gas is. Probably, hopefully carry a bit further. Let's see. Okay, there was some weird club going through the ground crap again. And again, what's happening? I mean, frames are unstable 8.0, yeah. Like, there's too much bushes here. But I have to hit this one well. If I miss this one, it's gonna cost me the match eventually. So please, do something here. Oh no, and now I hit it. Please don't hit the tree. Or be stuck there. Please be fairway there. Yes! There's fairway there. Look at this, 225. So I had some weird glitchy ball. I hope that rolls down further, because from there to hit it, yeah, that's a disaster as well. I mean, yeah, at least there was some fairway patch here. So now let's see these shots. That's super important here. So Roots is online. Oh my god, that looks so nice. Bravo, sir. That was amazing. I mean, his shot, wow. And remember, he has 5 points, right? So if he makes 2, he has 7, so he's tied for the lead. But I need to at least beat Gas then, because if Gas gets a point, oh, he gets 7. So yeah, with this constellation right now, there's only tying going on. But if I'm gonna beat Gas, I get 1 point, and then I should have 8. So yeah, I have to beat him for sure. So now we have a right to left wind, 127, heavily elevated so it plays like a let's say 25. There the distance gain is something like 7 probably, 8 yards. Let's say 8 yards, so we need to hit like a 130 shot actually. Because there's like, we want to kind of land it here, like 10-15 yards short even, and then roll. So actually it could be, let's see the wind again, a little bit into, but it could be a very powerful P-wedge from here. And because, there's one simple reason, because it's like downhill lie, so it's going to be even like a little bit more D-loft, that comes like a little bit more like a 9. So yeah, I have of course the frames of my life here. But I'm gonna try to pull off the shot of my life. Get it within Roots, that would be amazing. Probably not possible. I'm gonna pull a little bit too, so I'm gonna aim a little bit right of it. Let's see. It pulled way more than I thought, and gotta be longer too. Yep. Well, I'm on the greenish. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, I'm in the rough here. But I mean, he's not in, right? So even I can steal a point from him. Okay, he's in. So I have to chip this one in. Or I have to be better than Gas. And Gas' shot is here, right? So we're battling it out now. Let's really try to read this one like a pro. And think about what we see. So there's just a ridge behind here. And then here there's something. We're probably gonna push the ball a bit right to left. See from this angle here. Yeah, there's this ridge here. It's hard to see, but I can just see it when I stand up and crouch down. So we have a little bit right to left there. So I have to kind of hit it this way, and then it probably rolls right to left towards the pin. Probably a bit down, it looks like in the start. Maybe later it's a little bit up. Just gonna have to give it a good one. I mean, let's take the sandwich here, my chipping club. And let's try to get it a yard right of the pin. Good speed, and maybe I have a chance to hold this one. This will be the most ridiculous save or win ever. Okay, right to left. It could be perfect. Talk to me. Oh no, it doesn't move, and it moves the other way in the end. Well, I tried it. So now we have a right to left breaker. Let's see what Gas is doing. Okay, we must get one shot better than him. Oh my lord. Okay, what a shot, like he almost chipped it in. Okay, that's for my par now. Very nice birdie, Roots, by the way, very nice birdie. So we saw some right to left movement here, so I think I'm guessing like a cup right. But since the speed gonna be a lot more delicate, I might go play like 1.5 cups, right? And just let it slowly get in there, let's see. Oh boy, what is this? Just started and instantly fall down. He makes it. So there's no way for me to do anything. But I could just now miss it, and then we would all be tied. Let me try to make a no-look-putt, guys. Okay, I made it. I'm sorry. I really didn't want to, Gas. But this way now, I think he got 2, so he's at, it was like 7.65, so now it's at 7.77, 7.67. But if I would have missed the no-look, it would be 7.77. That would be a cool finish to the back 9. But yeah, in the end we see Roots, he actually shot an 87. I shot a 90. And Gas, he shot a 101. Pretty respectable scores, right? These two guys here, they played amateur difficulty, so it's not a gimme. And Yeah, I play, of course, in the pro difficulty here. You can see gameplay pro, and there, yeah, it's very tough sometimes to hit some good ones. But yeah, for the most part, I think the most points here, like, or to make the most realistic, is definitely the green putt preview, right? So I'm gonna show this here for the stream. For the ones that don't know, so if you go to green, for me it looks like this. Looks like flat mate. That's what guys would say. But if you go in the settings, you can even in pro mode activate the green grid here, and then you have this beauty. Right here you can see now all the movement, right? So like you can see where it moves a bit faster, like the yellow one. Even it can be red. You see it here, right? So this is a like very fast moving part here, very fast moving slope. Was downhill. Here you can see there's a little bit left to right break. So if your ball would be, let's say, here, for me it would almost look like, maybe I would say, kind of straight without. And actually we can do like a little test. Let's do this just for the game. So we're gonna go into the green grid. We turn it off. So now I'm going to go to random position. Let's go again to this hole here. I think that makes some sense. Let's say I go here. Okay, where let's say I'm just gonna go here exactly on this spot. So what would I see here, right? So where the bunker edge is, what would I see without any grid? Let's just make this test. Let's do it from this point here. So if I crouch down, the first thing I see in my VR is that it goes a little bit uphill and a little bit left to right. So probably the ball would go like this and then like go left to right in the end. That's what I see. So I can go to the other side now. Take a look as well, and I would definitely see now, of course, yeah, here with the light and with the shadow, there's like a hill I'm standing on. So I assume that the ball pushes, this hill pushes the ball like right to left this way. So from my perspective, the ball would first go right, which I would just not see at all. If the ball would be here, let's say, I would just play it left, but it would probably straighten out in the start too much and then would roll this way if I play this line. But yeah, like what I've seen now is that probably I should have even played it, or like if the ball would be, let's say, in this position here, not exactly here, let's say here, probably I would put it like 1.5 yards, like there to the left of it, and just hit that putt. So now we just stand here and activate the grid. Now we can actually see how good that read was. Green grid on. And yeah, like probably I saw way more. So we can see there's some movement, right? So you see that here, some movement that pushes the ball towards the left. There's some movement here, but here on this thing, because I was thinking it just goes all the way left to right, and here it goes even right to left. You know, I would have never seen that, but I definitely saw that in the end here, the second stretch. Here it goes for sure towards the right in the end. And what I said in the start was that probably it goes pretty straight, and then pretty straight, and then in the end left to right. Yeah, that makes sense. And this starter where it goes left to right, the ball was like here, right? So on the other side I saw this here as well with the lights, but since the ball was here, it didn't affect it at all. So yeah, like if I would have played it now here, we can even like now I cannot take a ball. I wanted to be like, okay, let's take a ball and test it. But for the most part, I can tell from what I've seen here, probably it would be maximum like 2 feet left, maybe 2.5 feet, something like there. But if I play it here, I would miss heavily towards the left of the hole. Yeah, very interesting. Anyway, so this green grid here, I choose myself to play without, right? Which is just how it is. I like it more immersive, you could say. I like this kind of realism. But of course, if you have this on, this already gives you like very huge advantage, because basically it kind of avoids 3-putting. You can really put your putts close all the time. You can make the putts way easier if you have like 10-footers, 8-footers, to see the break there. And you, like what I do often on these kind of shots, I just kind of guess and say, okay, probably it goes this way, and just hit, and then it goes the other way and I missed, you know. So definitely gonna give me some advantage there. But yeah, so what do we do today? I was now thinking about this green grids and difficulty. What if we activate them actually, just for like a test round, and we go to the beginner difficulty. We try to play this simulator here as a computer game, almost like, you know, that you would play with a mouse and a keyboard. Let me quickly see something in the stream. Yeah, looking decent. So let's do this. I mean, we're gonna go to some kind of easy course. Let's load this Casual Country Club island. But before we load that, let's just use all the things, like as if you're like a complete beginner, right? So we're gonna put on the green grid. We're gonna put on the putt preview. We're gonna, we're not gonna take mulligans, but still we have it on. And we can even put on suggested clubs. Probably like a lot of you guys have that. And we're gonna change the difficulty to beginner difficulty. Beginner difficulty, for you guys that don't know this, you have like the aimer that you can lock in, and then you can just aim it like almost like a computer game. Now we go into the Casual Country Club, and we're just gonna start over. Let's load it here. Okay, so now we can see already we have one thing here that changed, and this is now the green like light here from the driver. So it wants us to hit a driver down in beginner difficulty 240 shot, which kind of makes some sense. I would probably take a pro easily a 5-wood here to get it. But yeah, we're gonna take a driver. But since we know that the driver is like, oh, it's into the wind, maybe that's why they want to take a driver. Since we know that we can aim it now, I'm just gonna go behind the ball here, and we just perfectly aim it with the wind, so the wind is like a little bit off the right. We just aim it on the right side of the bunker. We try to stand here and try to aim it high as well, like this way maybe. Lock in the shot. So hopefully you guys can see that. I try to not go too close to the scoreboard, but in my first person view you can see that. I would be now like probably like 5 yards right of the flag. Have a good apex, I hope. And now, because the shot is locked in, I just have to hit it, right? I just have to give it some speed. The same like what you would do on a computer game, like PGA or something. We're just trying to hit the right amount of acceleration with your gamepad or with your mouse or something. And yeah, I'm just gonna try to hit around maybe 115 miles speed. I think that should be alright. But in the beginner difficulty, it's like the same speed as in pro. Almost like just 10% more. So I'm not sure how far or how much I should give it. But let's see. Probably the apex is a little bit low, but yeah, I never played like this, so it's like a new thing for me. Let's hit. Okay, you see? It's right of it, but the wind, like into the wind. Anyway, let's see if that's a good one. Okay, we missed it, but it's not a terrible one. I mean, for like a computer game kind of thing, it works. So now, we cannot make a putt preview, unfortunately, because we're not on the green, right? So we cannot use that cheating tool, so to speak, but we can definitely see how it funnels, right? So here we can see the slope goes right to left just a bit, and then it basically is super straight. So here now what we do is, look at this, guys. We're gonna take our like little chipper, and we're just gonna chip over that part that is slopey, and after that we're just gonna try to hit it in the hole, right? So now we're setting up here. Oh god, this is gonna be way tougher than I thought it would be to actually aim them, but I gotta do the best for you guys. So I'm gonna hit it, and we're gonna try to aim it exact over it. Like there. See? If this one would actually hit the pin, it's very tough to say. But it probably would be now a bit left of it. But anyway, I'm gonna just here try to now focus on chipping over this little part there, you know, like normal speed. Probably, from what I can see, it's gonna be a little bit under it. Let me try this again, guys, just to make sure that it feels like a little bit more over. It's now a little bit right. So it's not that easy to actually aim it perfect, because it's still like a 20-yard, 25-yard shot. Okay, it's like 16 yards. But hey, that's a very fun challenge now. Let's just give it the right speed, and maybe it goes in. Who knows? Oh god, that was very bad. Because, yeah, that makes some sense. So I took the apex, I made the apex so low that of course the sandwich would usually come out like super high. And now I made it just to aim it, to see it better. I made it very low, and then it kind of shot out like a 6-iron or something. So yeah, I always learn something. But hey, now we have a putt preview. We're on the green. I think if you practice this, like as a computer games kind of game, you can actually hit like very, very sick scores, like -10 or something here. So it goes downhill, we can see that, right? It goes left to right. So what I want to do now is, I just want to hit a test putt. So what you do there is you step next to the ball. And then I'm just going to hit a certain speed and I kind of try to remember that speed that I hit. This is probably a little bit short, but you see it actually quite moves a bit and then it straightens out, right? So when we think about that line, we can of course aim it here, and I think we probably should aim it there, guys. What do you think? Right, so the line here was here. We're just gonna put it there, and it might be. I just need a bit more juice. So we locked in the aimer. We don't have to focus about this, just about the speed. I'll just try to get the speed right with my putt now. That's a little bit shallow again. A little bit short, I mean. Yeah. I mean, it was a good effort. It needed even a bit more. For this one, though, there's no movement. We can just lock it in, just hit it, and we don't have to worry about pulling. So we pull off a par. I mean, that's pretty bad for what kind of techniques we use here. But still, I mean, I just had to get used to it. Let's try another one here. And keep in mind with the set, like pitching wedge and so on, that we have to actually aim it pretty high. But for this one now, left to right wind. So what we're going to do is here, we're going to aim it a little bit here, left side. Probably like a driver is too much because there's some water in place. So we're going to take a 5-wood. 5-wood. And then, this is left side of the fairway. I hope you guys can see that my first person view. Now we just set up the ball and now again like a computer game try to hit the right speed. I was not even enough speed, but you can see how the ball then gets picked up from the wind in the air and ends up being in the middle of the fairway somewhere. And that's pretty much prime position here. That's pretty much prime position. We wanted it to be 250. And now we have a 209-yard shot. Let's see what the game wants us to hit. Yeah, the broken 3-wood, but we cannot hit the broken 3-wood, so I think I'm gonna go for like a 6-iron probably. I can probably get it 200. The right apex. Now here we see from the green again, it's kind of not moving much. There's a little bit of movement here, but to hit it on the green, we need to probably carry like, this is probably 20 yards. We need to carry like 190-ish. I think that's doable. So I'm not sure about the 6 apex or like how the ball should come out now. But hey, we gotta try our best to guess it. It's probably like this. Maybe that's too high. See, the problem now is with the apex. Well, that's too high. Basically now it makes out of my 6 like a 7 or 8 iron, right? So I think that's a little bit too high. I rather want to have it, because I need more distance anyway, I want to have it a little bit lower. So let me see where it's right now. Yeah, I want to be a little bit under the palm. Like this here. This probably is more like between 6 and 5 from the loft. It's just aimed bad. Yeah, that's just aimed bad. See this one here, standing behind it, it's still aimed like on the left side. Okay, underestimated for sure, like how tough it is actually to aim it in a VR setup here, without any pointers. Yeah, that looks decent. I mean it. The wind is off the left. I forgot this one, of course, so I have to aim it left anyway. But yeah, this would be probably kind of on it. So let me try to aim it. Okay. Try to aim it now with the wind. So with the wind we have to hit it probably there. See? Yeah, that's alright. I mean, now it's anyway, just to guess, it's 5 miles. But let me just whack at it and see if that's the right club here. Yeah, like you see the wind doesn't move it that much, but we need to carry the bunker. And yeah, we did kinda, so that's definitely the right club. But now already I can see, basically on the first, because I never played this in my life with this actually, I can see that it's not really like a computer game, because you cannot like see where the ball would come down, and you have to still guess, you have to make so many adjustments. And the biggest problem I think in this game mode here is that basically when you aim it, it's not locked in for the shot that you need to take. Like let's say for the sandwich, it doesn't lock in the apex, like the launch angle, right? So you can like hit basically with the sandwich, you can make like a kind of 6-iron loft and just hit it way too far. Anyway, let's try now to have the good one. So we have to hold the club here, and picture, okay, this is the loft here that we need. And now we're just gonna go down to the controller and see that it moves. Let's just hit it kind of straight, just a little bit left of it, and then lock it in. Now we're gonna control our shot. Probably a little bit too far left of it. So try again, holding it straight here to where we want to hit it, like this. That's a good technique. And then we crouch down and then we lock it in. Yeah, that's like just a bit left of it. Now we just give it like, with this lock in here, we just give it a little run. And see if that one is good. Yeah, it's left, but of course it doesn't move, so I don't know why I even aimed left. That should be a gimme here, so we just lock it in, center, we just hit it with a good speed. We don't even have to have a test putt, and we made a birdie. So a very interesting way to play. Let me play a couple of more holes, somehow I like it. I want to see what are the struggles in this mode. And the struggles for sure are gonna be, like, yeah, hitting the right apexes. So here we have a right to left wind. So we are now taking 8-iron, or like all loft for the 8, right? So like this here. Now try to aim it. We're gonna go down here again and try to lock it, and then take just a look where it goes. Okay, this would be completely in the water, right? So that's not a good look. I try to aim it myself here, but more over the palm tree. Like here, this here, I'm gonna hold it a little bit higher. It's still too far right. It's downwind now as well. Okay. What am I doing here? So, probably this. It's gonna catch. See the wind? No, it's too much down. It still needs a bit left of it. Okay, angle again. Like this. Now it's gonna be just a bit too... Yeah, this is perfect, but it's gonna be probably a bit too long. And we're gonna just hit it. And see where it ends up. I think that's a good hit. Like, because it's not so super powerful hit. Might be the perfect distance, actually. Oh, I mean, it's not really that much better. It definitely has advantages over pro mode and amateur, and of course, you know, with the aim. But it's not like that much better compared to like playing without this aimer. But now here, this is the one where in pro mode I would like start to guess and play like a little bit left to right, and would definitely miss this one. So here, let's see if the putt in general would just go straight from here. You're just gonna hit like putt. And you can see it kind of goes dead straight. So now, this means that if we lock it in, that's interesting too. So of course this green line is not super long. And actually at the start it moved just a bit right to left. So I'm gonna play it like right edge of the cup rather than center. So here, this is right edge, yeah, right edge of the cup. Now I'm gonna put the right speed in, and then hopefully it goes. Oh, it moved. No, guys, look. It moved more than this even. So yeah, it's not a guarantee. I mean, that's quite funny. Let me actually lock this one. I don't wanna not use the tools. That's quite interesting. So even with the test putt now, and I saw that it was straight, I just misread it. I think if I train this kind of like game, which is not really golf, you know, like it's more like a computer game, but if I really practice it, I probably can shoot like a 10 under here on this course, with all this kind of technique, technological stuff. But yeah, for now, I mean, it's quite challenging. Let me try to hit this one here and see the apex. So the driver is going this way. So we're gonna lock it and take a look. It's completely off. Yeah, because when I locked them, I lifted up, so I have to go here, aim it over there, get a little bit higher, take a look again. Now with the wind, it's right to left, it's probably gonna end up in the fairway. I'm gonna take this one here, and just gonna hit a solid one. I cannot hit them as far as in casual difficulty, so casual has 20% more power than beginner, for whatever reason. But yeah, it is what it is. We can just get it maybe 280. I think it was a decent hit, but probably only 250, 260. It must be prime position, because we aimed it prime position. 250, yeah. I mean, I'm taking this all day long, you know. So this is a ball that would heavily pull, because the lie here, right? So if you play pro mode or amateur or anything, because it's above our feet, the ball is pulling. Now it wants to hit us like a P-wedge here. I think I'm gonna hit kind of a P-wedge shot. I'm not sure. I cannot hit a full P-wedge now or anything, right? It's all about the power. The only shot I have in mind for this distance is like a little centered or like quarter P-wedge. Let me see. So this pull here, now I have to counterfeit or counter the pull with like some aiming. See? So that's way too far right now. The wind, so I need like just a little bit less than that. See again the apex. Kind of get like I want to hit the ball like this. Okay, so just lock it. See, and like actually looks perfect because the wind gonna touch it a bit. Now I have to hit my 75 yard shot or 72 yard shot, and then I might roll to the green. Let's see. Didn't pull now. It goes exactly the line I wanted. It hits exactly the distance, and it hits exactly the total distance. Yeah. So I mean, very, very, very nice. But I don't know. Still, I missed it, right? And this was completely my fault, right? So still, it's not like a cheat tool where you can aim it exactly at the pin. But it's definitely, especially for beginner golfer, I would assume it's definitely helping quite a bit. Let's make this putt now. So this is a putt in pro mode. I would see probably a little bit left to right, but probably play it straight. So we can make our test putt here. And see how it moves. We have to get it to the hole. Hit it straight and then... Oh, we see it actually goes pretty straight in the start and then it moves heavily. I would have never guessed that. So now the line that we have to play is... To hit it, it must be... probably this one here. Let me see. It moved from this view here. It moved. Let me see like 1 cup and then in the end 2 cups. So we have to aim at 2 cups, and this is a little bit more than 2 cups. But it could just with the right speed, because ours was a little bit too fast. The right speed it could go in. It's not ideal. We could still miss this one, but like there's no guarantee, as I said. So let's see. Oh my god, now I didn't put the speed at all, and you can see what happens then. Okay, so I mean, I learned a lesson. I learned a lesson that I was always thinking, oh, in beginner difficulty you can just use the aimer and it's like super easy. It makes it easier, it makes you to learn the game, but you cannot really, you cannot really crush it and completely tweak it to the maximum that you for sure gonna always make your hits. I don't know. Like it's probably just worth like maybe 1 shot on a hole, you know? Like if you play for somebody and he used that, I would just give him 1 shot per hole. Like, or he should give you 1 shot per hole or something. Maybe even half a shot. I mean, no, it's still very powerful. It's still very powerful, yeah. Especially the pre-putts, like, you know, that you can see how it rolls and the green grids and everything. That's already worth at least 1 per hole. Anyway, let's see. So here we have this launch angle. We set it a little bit lower because the sandwich not get there, I assume. Now we aim it just at it and hit. And I just put the apex a little bit lower so it goes a little bit further, I hope. And just hit a full sandwich. Let's see. Looking good. I hope it's not too much power. Yeah, that's actually a pretty impressive one if it stays. Let's see if we have some green grit from here or some test putt. I think we can test putt it. So test putting here, I mean, we can obviously see it goes right to left with the green grit now. But in the end, here, if I have the green grit off, I would see in the start probably some left to right almost, and in the end it heavily. So I would probably put it there. Let's make just this putt now. With the test putt, of course. And I put it like heavily right, just to see what would happen there. It's too powerful, but yeah. So because it was so powerful, it didn't broke so much, but probably having this line here, that was the wrong. So if you use the blue line as I did now, and you put the wrong speed, it doesn't help you at all. That's what I see now, because yeah, like it's just not working. I think I'm gonna go somewhere that line outside even and put in the right speed, like this line there. Yeah, I think with the right speed, I have to get it up the hill. It might be actually good. Like this. Now break. And now it comes down again. Yeah. I mean, that's a putt that you cannot really master. But this one now, it breaks a little bit left to right. Let's make a tester. That's super important. Yeah. So it's just gonna break a little bit left to right. So I'm gonna play it outside left there and just hit it. And now I don't put the speed in. Terrible. I mean, that's a bogey. A bogey with all these cheating tools. I'm gonna finish the front nine. I kind of like it right now. It even teaches you something about your golf game, I guess. That, yeah, like, the right speed is way more important than the line, for example. So let's think about here, shot we want to hit. We'll lock it in, let's take a look. It's a little bit right of the fairway. I mean, like, I don't really miss fairways so far. I hope I don't. But that's definitely something, a beginner, when you lock in the shots, you cannot miss the fairways. That's very powerful, actually, when you think about it. And I hit the greens, I hit them actually very good. Now the wind should push it. Why does the wind push it to the left? That's not good. Stay. Okay, we got 265. Good beginner drive. So now we have 208. The game once again to hit it this one. We're gonna just hit the 6, and we have a lot of green to work with here. So now with this wind just down, sorry, like a very good 6. We see the apex of the 6. Like it would be like this here. See. So we're gonna take it like this, but just a little bit more down like that. Of course, we have to aim it the right amount. He's just aiming here. I hope you guys enjoy this kind of content. For me, I enjoy it so much right now, just to kind of see what's happening. Maybe? Still not. Huh. Let's picture that apex there and move it. Here. Okay. This way we're gonna be right. The wind gonna push it a bit. Let's see if it comes out here. It's gonna be right off the pin. Well, let's just hit it. I mean, it's not a guarantee that we're gonna be on the green. But I think we should be somewhere close. It probably should come out like a 5 now. I think that wasn't super powerful, like 98, so it should be perfect amount to just get a bounce. Oh, like this was a good bounce, actually very lucky. But yeah, we were even short here, right? So it's not a guarantee to be on. And now we have another weird putt. Let me think what we could do here to improve our chances. So first see how it moves. And then now the blue one is only for the speed, right? So yeah, it's not for the line too much. I use it for the line, but it's actually to test the speed. So let me try to really put the speed right here. Like that. And then I would see, okay, this field is even too short. But it breaks heavily. Especially when the ball is very slow in the end. It breaks heavy towards the left. So now I put in the line. there. See? It's gonna be alright, I think. Gonna be like outside here. Now just the right speed. Just a little bit more. I think that's a bit more. Now it should break. Yeah, but now it was too far out. It's not a gimme. It's not a gimme. So this one is a breaker. Just make the test putt here to see. It's not a breaker. It's almost like not breaking at all. So that's cool. We're gonna play it like here. Like this one now broke. When we think about the line, like 1 cup. If this one breaks 1 cup, it should be in. Hit it. Yeah. At least there, but this is even a putt that I could easily do in Pro 2. After seeing like how it rolled behind the hole. Not very special. 278, definitely drivable. Par 4 here. Left to right wind, a bit down. Let's lock it in. So here, look. So we have this apex. The apex goes on there. Okay, so let's line it up like this. And take a look. Way too far left. See the... Like now I try to picture exactly here on my first person, like where the top of the pointer is. Keep that height and just move it like to the left, like this, what I just did. And now here, it's now perfectly downwind, so it's gonna be missing right. Again, I'm gonna point it where it was and put it even further left. Here. That could be working. The wind now changed actually left to right, so I have to aim it left of the pin. So again, moving. Apex. It's here, so now we move it just a bit left. For me, I cannot see it. For you, you probably see it better. Yeah, but that's perfect. Like just a hair left of it, downwind. Now just gonna give it a good whack. I need to hit like 125 miles to get it there. Club head speed I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm gonna try my best here, guys. I think it's just enough. 123, just enough to carry. Let's see. There it comes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, I can live with that. It's on the green. We have some green grid action. Maybe a test putt as well. So I just drove, by the way, 270, right? So definitely in beginner, you can see you have this extra 10% power. In pro, this would probably never go 270. But hey, that's how I play it. So now, downwind and straight. So I'm just gonna play it like as straight as possible. You can putt it from here, but it's very, very slow in the start, and then it speeds up quite a bit. So from that speed point of view, it's a very tough one. But yeah, it goes pretty much like a little bit in the start here, where we don't see it. It went left to right, and then it just straightened out. I think I'm gonna play it left edge of the cup. If I can even aim it this way. Because that's another topic now. How do I aim it when the pin is so far out? But like, let's say here where I would say, okay, you can... Or we put this, yeah, this looks good. When we put this now into a number, when we think about it, probably I would say that to make this in pro mode, there's like a 10% chance. To make this in beginner, there's maybe like a 20% chance. It's not like dramatically more. But now the speed, I have to get it over that fringe here, which is going to be a slow part, and then I'm going to speed up again. So let's see. Like this now. It broke more. Oh, I take it though. And probably in pro I would have a similar result. And this one is just straight. You can just tip it, aim it, like another birdie. Yeah, I mean, I think I missed for sure. On the first hole, I can easily birdie that one or even eagle. I probably, if I would go for like a high score, I would just replay this hole as much as until I have an eagle in the first. It was like a driver par 4, you know. So you should eagle the first one for sure. The second one for sure bird. The third one is tough. The fourth one is okay-ish, but you can definitely birdie this one. And then the third one, the fifth one here, that was bad, the bogey. But the fifth one is easy to birdie. This one here was easy too, because it's a driver par 4 again, almost drivable. It's easy to birdie this one, but you cannot eagle it that easily. Yeah, so like, so far I should be -4 or -5 playing with this, so probably I can get it to -10. If I practice this beginner mode, kind of complete different golf game. Anyway, let's finish the last 2 holes. I hope you enjoy the content. For you guys on YouTube, if you watch the VOD later, maybe. We play into the wind, 332. Not reachable, so I'm just gonna think about my positioning of the driver, right? So what I do here is I set up normal for the driver, and then I take a look at the apex from my point of view. So it's like between this hill there, you could say, like the tip, right? So now it's like on the bottom of the hill, now it's on top of the hill, now it's in between. So I'm just gonna try to aim it somewhere in between. And that's why I'm just gonna lock it in like this. I want to maybe have a little bit lower shot, like that. Just to keep it a bit under the wind. This should be, in the fairway. And might be missing on the left side of the fairway. I could now just tune it and put it just a bit further into the middle, but I'm just gonna go for it. If we're on the left rough, that's where it is. I'm just gonna not hit super powerful. Yeah, just like that, and then we should be for sure safe. See, if I probably would have whacked it, it would be out. But yeah, that's cool, like 219. So now we have this shot 114 to the pin. And for 114, I'm gonna use a sandwich. With that elevation into the wind though, I could use a P-wedge, like a little bit softer one. Go a little bit over the hole. Don't like it though. But I'm gonna use the sandwich. Now it's all about the apex. I'm gonna just give it like a little bit more, a little bit less loft. So the normal shot here, apex, is this. So let's see. Like a little bit lower. This here, maybe? Is it aimed well? Let me see there. It's gonna be left of the pin. The wind pushed it even further left, so I have to re-aim this one. See? So, we're there. Like this now. This is now here. It's just right at it. It's still gonna end up a little bit left. I wanna just rename it once more. Re-aim it. This should be now, like, it's maybe a little bit higher, but yeah, this is right at it. Probably you guys cannot see this in the stream. Even one more. Try to picture where it was, here. Okay, now I got it a little bit lower again and right at it, right off it. Okay, let's hit it. It's very hard for you guys to see it. For me, VR, it's maybe a little bit easier. But yeah, we just have to hit the right speed now anyway. Now that's way too powerful. Maybe the wind stops it somehow. But look at the line. We were right side of it. Yeah, that was actually the shot I wanted to do. And you can imagine that if this one comes down here and hits the ridge, it would actually funnel towards the hole. But it's all about the speed in the end. Still in beginner, you have to hit the right amount of speed, else you're not gonna hit the green. And now we have a little chipper from here. We cannot make a test putt. So keep in mind that the chipper actually can hit a little roller down. We're gonna keep it like this. I can even hit it without. Like, by the way, why don't we hit it without? Like, why don't we just not aim it and just hit a little chip like that? That's pretty good, right? Without knowing. Now we have to use, of course, our test putt here. See. Oh. So yeah, we see clearly it goes a little bit just right to left, so I can play like outside there, give it a good speed. And then it should go in, even that was a little bit risky, but hey, that was a par because I missed the green. And this hole is for sure not like birdable, you know, like you cannot easily make a birdie there. So maybe the front line, yeah, -5 on the front, -5 on the back. Like -10 is probably the maximum. Like on a computer you can get like to -15, -20 or whatever, you know, like to make these perfect scores. Probably in a super lucky round you can do the same here. But yeah, it's not easy. So here, this is an interesting one. Because you need to hit here, you need to exactly hit that stretch. And now with that wind, it's a little bit into, a little bit off the left. You have to just figure out exactly where that is. And that's off the car path left. Let me get my driver. And this is a hole where in Pro I would never go for it, but now with aiming at it, see first the apex again, it's somewhere there where this thing is. Okay, so to like this and see, this is actually perfect car path, so it would go this way. Yeah, perfect. First try, perfect aim. So I'd never go for this because it's like just 5 yards little thing to hit, but now I'm pretty confident that I can just easily hit it into the window. But yeah, just gonna whack at it, give it a good speed, and then get it close to the pin. Probably like 80 yards out. Oh, that's hit very bad. It's gonna be in the water because of that bullet. It's gonna be even short. I know what happened there, guys. 93. Just didn't connect. Had a little lag or something. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunate. Still though, see we have 94.28. We can still get a P-wedge there now, I think. Maybe a 9-iron is better. 9-iron P-wedge is the same. Yeah, I'm gonna hit the 9 out of this hole here. A bunker left to right wind just a hair. We see the apex of the 9. Apex of the 9 is here. Okay, so we are in the tree. There. Let me see the aim. It's gonna miss left. It's gonna miss just a bit left, but the wind gonna push it probably. Okay, I'm gonna not hit super powerful at it, I guess. We'll see, because it could be short, it could be way long. I think this is right amount, because we had the right amount of yeah, just the wind pushed too much. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this one. Still, it didn't hit the green. But you see, the bunker was like 74, I think, to 94. So the RNG there could roll either high or low number, and it's hard for us to say exactly if it comes out super crisp or like a little bit stuck. And now, I mean, how do we use the advantage here? Like, we should use a lob wedge, they say, by the way. I like my sandwich, though. We have this apex here, if we pick it up normally. Now we're just gonna lock the apex and see what would happen. This is, of course, heavily left. And we just have to hit the speed here that it then rolls down towards the pin. See again if I should aim it a little bit further right. Yeah, just a bit further right. So take a look at the top of the aimer. Oh, a little bit further right. Lock it in. See. We're still a bit. I think this is good. Now just try to think picture to hit like 3 yards in front of the pin. And then it should roll in. Like that. Okay. Beginner difficulty. I like you. So now we shot a -3 through the front line. Should we shoot? Should we keep going? Why not? Let's try to make a score. Because -3 is not the most terrible one, but I could be in the leaderboards easily with playing like this little cheating something. And since it's the first time for me playing like this, I mean, yeah, like why not? Let's finish it. I like it right now. Wind is like into of the right, so we have some right to left wind. We have to aim it now. See? So the apex is here, where this bench is. So let's say this is a good line. Let's take a look. Like the wind. Yeah, that's a perfect line actually. So just gonna try to not hit 93 miles. But it has something to do with the frames, guys. So I cannot guarantee to always get my 120 miles. It's not a superb, accurate technology here. Just gonna try to hit it good. Like that. That's good. 134. It could actually carry to the green. Oh my. Oh my. Get a bounce. Oh, yes. 275. That's for beginner difficulty very, very good. 17 yards now, and we have a blue putt. Let's make the blue putt going. Let's read first. Again, it's all about the speed in the blue putt. The slope we can see, even though I don't really know how to read these. Perfect. Because I played the last time with a green grid probably 2 years ago. So, let's get it over that ridge. It funnels right to left, so see the speed. Oh, damn it. So I hit it, the test one, because I touched it there. You see the blue line. And now you cannot make another one. This is just because, yeah, like I used my blue one now. So this is a very, very tough one. I'm not gonna putt this one anyway. I think now. Or should I? Okay, I mean, it starts to move from the start right to left. And then here it goes downhill and heavily right to left. And there's like a, you can see it here, there's like a hill. From here it starts to go downhill. So basically from there I have to, like even a good place to just chip it up here and then let it roll down. I think I'm gonna go for that chip. Because we are not really on the green, it's not really an advantage now with the blue line, not seeing the blue line. And if I would hit it, it might be like 10 yards behind because of the downhill. So we're just gonna lock in that aimer. See that the shot could be like a little bit further like this. See the aim here. I think it's gonna come down here and then could be actually the one. I'm just gonna trust it. I just need to hit the right speed now. That's too powerful. And it was too much right, damn it. But I mean, I think this one is 100% putt. So now be careful with our blue one. So it moves left to right. And it goes downhill. Just a bit left to right downhill, okay. How much did this move? Cup. Play it a bit outside, it's for sure gonna move in. Yeah. So that's a birdie, right? Back 9, first hole birdie. Yeah, like good drive. The drive definitely saved me. Now it's a 247. This is drivable as well. Plays like a 250-ish. I'm gonna take the driver here. Left to right wind, downwind. Actually, no, I'm gonna take the 5-wood. 5-wood though could be way, way short. Let's see the apex. The 5-wood is short, especially when it's hit without like with not like 120 miles clubhead speed. See the apex is there. Lock it in left of the pin. Yeah, that's actually perfect lock. Getting better at this. Left, like, yeah, probably gonna run. Okay, just gonna hit it. I need 120 miles clubhead speed. Or maybe even 115, because in beginner we have like a bit more power. Or I just miss it. It went under. Same like in pro, you know, like sometimes the frames are lagging. The shot is just not registering. That's short. It's probably like 113. Maybe it gets there with the beginner difficulty. Wow! Okay. I mean, now I'm lucky that I didn't hit it further. It's like a 260 shot. That's weird. But I mean, I cleared all this problem here, you know? Like in pro mode, you would definitely have some problem, like being here, left, right. Now I have a pretty straightforward chip, actually. I can read the green, so it goes left to right. Down a little bit, still left to right, but not gonna move too much. I cannot make a test putt. But can I test putt from here? I just want to see. Probably not. It actually can. Okay, so you can make a test putt. Can you make a test chip? I have to test this. Probably not. So we're gonna aim it. We see the aimer first, the apex. We're gonna definitely aim it just almost at it, like a hair left of it. We have this height there, so we look in the first one. Probably too far left. Yeah, that's too far left. I'm gonna take this same line now, move it a little bit further right, like there. That could do it. It comes down here and then it stops moving, so it will still miss, I guess. Just move it like, just super a little bit more to the right, like this. See. Did I move it to the left? No. Don't like it still. Okay. For you guys, by the way, that are watching right now, live here, and you're wondering what am I doing? I'm playing this in a beginner difficulty, making like a PC arcade game out of it, where you have like an aimer, where you can hit your shots, and I'm trying to hit a nice high score. I just started it as like a little test, but I like it right now, so I'm gonna finish the hole. Now it's all about speed here. Oh, that's still way left. Way left. I don't know. I think I should have just put it straight at it because the ball didn't move. Anyway, that's a secure bird. And yeah, that's something, huh? Birdies, we have to hunt the birdies minus 5 now. And playing now into the wind, 500 yards, power 5. I think we can make a birdie here, but it's not that easy compared to the normal ones. Let's start off with a good drive, guys. Right to left. Good drive here. See, the apex is... And by the way, when I set up now, I want to know what loft the club has. So I look at it right now and I see it's like at this hill, right? A little bit below the car path, like the tip of that aimer. Now just crouch down and move the tip, like leave it in the same height, but just adjust it to put it a little bit more towards the left. To see then the aim. And now I know, okay, this is gonna miss here on the right side, right? So we want to put it in the fairway though. So now I just picture the tip here again. Take a look at it, okay? I just move it. You see it was here. I just move it a little bit to the left, like that. And now it should be in the fairway. Perfectly, you see? Perfectly in the fairway. But it's still a little bit on the right side. Well, that's not a bad thing, is it? The wind actually pushes it towards the right. Okay, I'm gonna rename it again. We have time here. Gonna picture it. It was here, so now I move it just a bit further left, like that. And now it should be for sure in the fairway. We can see that here. Now I don't have to worry about hitting the fairway. I just worry about hitting good contact and just hitting at it. And of course, beginners that play like this in a beginner difficulty, they will not have the speeds that I have for the most part. I mean, actually, they will have like even more speed, because if you play this with the controller, you can get the speeds even higher than with this real golf club in your hand, because the controller is way lighter and everything. But yeah, like it's more consistent what I have here, I hope. And just like that, fairway finder. And of course we don't get it as far. Oh, don't go in the light rough. Thank you. We don't get it as far, like 273 like a casual driver would do, but still it's gonna be enough for 2 to be on the green, I hope. 5 wood in hand now. Now we just think about where's the green, and it's plenty of green there, so it's where the palm tree is. Like left of that palm tree, okay. So we make the same setup. I feel like I show you guys how to cheat in this game, like some weird, but no, it's like just a feature of the game that probably a lot of you guys will have fun with, especially the ones that play computer golf, and you have maybe a VR headset, but you want to just play some computer golf here in in the real world. Like the apex was there, so we're gonna put a little bit higher and left of it. Let's see. My first aim is, oh, that's way too far left. See again, gonna end up being completely in left side wind. It's pushing the ball even right to left, so I think that apex there, put it here. Now it's, see, that's pretty much the left of that palm tree. I still need like a little bit more. Way too far now. Let's see. But the wind should help, so we aim it now right at it and into, yeah. I think we're not gonna carry it anyway, but maybe we just get it to the edge of the green if we hit a decent one. Let's see. Oh boy, I almost hit something here. That's because my setup is very broken. Let me refresh position. Yeah. I mean, I usually would set up like that, but you can see that the game, because it wants me to hit the fairway, but now the game is here. So let me quickly see. Probably you don't see the ball and everything. You can see it my first person view. I just want to make sure I don't hit any lights or anything. I'm just gonna whack at it now. Let's see. Yeah, it's not gonna carry. You see, 114. Probably gonna be short in the rough, but maybe we get lucky though. The wind pushed it. Yeah, okay. Fairway. But yeah, if the wind wouldn't have pushed it, we would be now somewhere here in the rough. But now we have this up and down 44 for the eagle. And these are not makeable, even though it's beginner difficulty. But these are still like very, very tough shots. Here even, to exactly put the right distance, if we hit just a bit short, it hits this like bank here that you can see, and it's gonna stop heavily. And behind that, if you carry it, it's just gonna roll straight. I think I'm gonna put it a bit Because this bank here seems to be funneling left to right. Did something just drop? Give me a sec. I just saw something. No, okay. I think everything's right. Let me see the stream. Everything is live, you guys, right? So yeah. Looks decent though. So I'm just gonna aim it as straight as possible. I think that's probably the best approach. And just hit the right speed. So apex is there. Up there somewhere. So we're gonna just lock it in. Let's see. That's straight. No, that's like missing right by a bit. The wind is touching it a bit though, but not too much. So we're just gonna aim the same one, but just a hair left. The one is here. A hair left. This is still missing right. You can see it's gonna miss right by a yard. Gonna touch it. Okay, this should be now almost on. We go perfectly behind it. It's still gonna miss right. But I think it's not a disaster. Because the wind gonna push it. Oh, the wind now pushed it to the left even. No, I'm just gonna keep going. We have time here. Until I'm right at it. To test the feature. And this looks pretty much right at it, yeah. So, now I have to hit with my own power. And this is where all the beginners, the new golfers will struggle. But I have to hit with my power now the right amount of speed here to get it close. And that's the toughest part of all the shot. It came out way lower than I thought, so it will not go up that hill. Damn it. So I did something with the apex. Came like that. And now we're missing a chance for a bird. And that is like, yeah, just human error. Didn't put enough speed in it. Needed maybe like 2 yards more, like 37, maybe 45 miles. And now we have this one, which is a very, very tough putt, I think. Because it will definitely move in the start a bit, and then we don't see it well with the blue line. So let me hit it. Think about the speed. Okay, we can see it. It in the start goes left, but then it goes up right. So it's kind of a straight putt, to be honest. I'm gonna just aim it straight. See if that's straight. That's gonna miss left. So my ball, I think, even went blue one. Yeah, we see it in start left and then almost a little bit right. So if I think about where I hit it, it missed in the end left of it. It missed actually in the end left. So I have to aim it right. My aim has to be a little bit right of it. In order if I want to make it. See? Yeah, that's still gonna miss left, I have a feeling. Let me see again here. I think it is like a cup left. Yeah, I'm gonna put it like a little bit further right. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Okay, I'm gonna try it like this. Probably still gonna miss a bit left of it. Because mine was faster and this is slower. But who knows? Oh. Yeah, exactly what I saw though. It still misses. Let's lock this one in for par. But here there were 2 mistakes now. The putt is not a gimme. But it's a very tough par 5. It's like 600 yards almost. So that's the reason why it's not like must birdie hole, you know. But I think I'm not gonna make a -10 if I don't have at least one eagle. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Anyway, now we can read we're definitely not gonna get it in the water, let's say here, right? So we have the things here that we can aim at. We hit into the wind 160, so that club gonna be like 8 iron. We have a little bit left of the pin, 8 iron, so at least that's something. And yeah, again, for a beginner, he doesn't know how far the clubs go. So it's not like a cheating tool for him that much in terms of distance. And basically, it's a lot about distance and not about the aim in golf. Let me see the apex. It will be here. Wait, it will be here. Okay, so look like that. Is that a perfect lock? It's a little bit left of the pin, but the wind goes left to right into. I think the wind doesn't move it so much. It could be actually decent. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit it like that. Let's see. Ah, the wind pushes way more. You see what the wind does? Oh boy. It's missing heavily right of it. Oh yeah, I needed like at least 10 yards more. So that's a missed opportunity now for bird. But again, it's my fault because I miscalculate the wind. The distance is alright, you know? Like if I would now, instead of being here, say I would be here, that's a makeable one. I mean, so makeable, but at least it's better than to have this chipper. I'm still gonna give it our best to chip it, so we have a lot of right to left here. Let's try to make a chip test if this works. No, it doesn't, so we have to putt it. We're still gonna putt it from here with the blue one to just see how far it moves when it comes down the ball. So let's see from here. When it hits this, it moves probably like a yard. And it's definitely fast down there. It didn't slow down quite a bit. I'm not gonna putt it from here. I think putting from here... Or should I? It's such a tough one. Actually, why not? Let me putt it. So it moved like a yard. I have to aim this one here. Like a yard and a half, maybe. Yard and a foot right of it. Let's see, this one here gonna be too far. This one gonna be too far, but since I'm gonna play it slower, it might gonna roll more. I think I'm gonna go for this one. Like now I have no idea of the speed, so I just have to guess it. But we're gonna try our best. Maybe that's good. Now it's gonna move heavily, like the other one didn't. Oh, talk to me. I mean, I'm taking this all day. Let's lock this in, just to be sure. It's not a birdie, but this putt in the end, if I would have given it a little bit more, I mean, it's amazing. But yeah, the speed control again there, this putt, the speed control made it amazing. So now we have this drivable, in casual difficulty at least, drivable par 4. Here though, it's not in amateur, in like in beginner, because we have, even towards amateur, we have less power. So it's downwind, 5 feet. I mean, maybe, just maybe I get it there. Let's really give it the perfect apex. So let's think about what is a perfect golf shot. If I hit up on it like that, so the apex is exactly where that stone is. So put it a little bit higher because I want it to ride the wind more. And this is gonna be a downwind left, right to left. I think this is gonna be it. Just gonna rip it now. And I need 135 or 140 club head speed if I want to have a chance. So let's see. It's probably gonna have like 114, 40. Maybe plenty short. Please get a lucky bounce. But look, the line was impressively accurate again. And just to make another test, can I putt it from here? Can I make test putts from everywhere? I can. I mean, I'm not gonna putt this, guys. Just wanted to figure out if it works. Or should I putt it? Imagine this blue one goes in now. Okay, 47. I'm just gonna take my sand wedge. You can see here there's this huge ridge. So if I'm gonna hit it towards that, it's gonna definitely pop off to the left. But if I hit it kind of like here, it almost seemed that here, yeah, it moves. It's always gonna move to the left. So I'm gonna aim it that it comes down here, and that gets like one hop, and then hops here, and then it's gonna go like here. So to aim it at this hill almost. Okay, very, very, very tough shot from my angle. The other one is I can just kind of bump and run it there. But with the apexes here, I have no clue how to do it actually. So I'm just gonna go for that one. Apex is there. I'm gonna make it a little bit lower. Let's see. That's completely off left. Let's move it to the palm. There. That could be it, guys. That could be it. We're gonna hit it on try to hit this bank here, and then it kind of rolls. I mean, that shot is like a 1 in a million shot. Like, even with all this aimers and everything. Let's see. Yeah, it's way long. And then, yeah, no chance. And now we have this here, but I mean, I think this is a birdie putt. It wasn't a super scoreable one, but I think this one could be actually quite scoreable. So let's get the speed right here. It's all about the speed. Let's see how it moves after. I had a little bit too much body rotation, so this is gonna overshoot it, but it's dead straight. Really. Like, no, in the start, okay. The start, it's gonna just end up a little bit left of the aimer, so... Because in the start, it's gonna roll a bit, so I'm gonna... See here, it's too far left. That's... on the edge, but still too far left. That's, that could be it. We are now like 1 cup, and here, let's see the aim. Yeah, in the end it was like almost a cup. I mean, this could go in if the speed is right. So I'm just gonna try this one, put the speed right. Oh, okay. So what happened? I mean, I think I need a little bit more left. It moved a little bit more because the other one was faster, of course. Well, again, it wasn't scoreable. So far the back 9, I'm not playing it great or anything. I need now. This one is not scoreable. This one is not scoreable. This one is not scoreable. And maybe on the 18th I can make a birdie. But yeah, that looks very devastating. So only the front 9 is really scoreable. Unfortunately, in beginner. You know, in casual, they are like... let's say if you play casual, this one here is easy drivable. Like in casual you couldn't go like 260 even. Even like the 354 one here, hole number 17 is drivable, you know. So like a huge difference. Because I think the most benefits you get in this beginner difficulty with all this lines and aimers and whatever, the benefits are just putting for the most part and fairway finding. And if you're anywhere in casual, like hit it kind of decent, you're always gonna hit your fairways. This again, not drivable, but I can lay it up here left with the palm tree. Okay. So, see the apex here. We're gonna play this. Let's see, it's alright. I think it's gonna be here. Like, is the wind? The wind push it to the right. I need to aim it a little bit more left. That's too risky. Could be in a bunker. See here. Still a little bit more. See. Yeah, I think I'm safe here. Oh no, the wind now pushes it towards the right. It's left to right, yeah. So that should be super safe now, okay. So, hit a good one. Make a good approach. I mean, if I get my approach shot within like 10 feet, I'm for sure gonna make birdies. But yeah, the approach shot is like where you have the least benefit, I think. These like pitch shots, 100 yards and so on. Now the wind pushes it, you see, towards the right side of the fairway, and then we hit it perfectly in the middle. Yeah, and of course not in reach, you know, like this was 260 into the wind, 262. Now we have this 123 yard approach shot, and that's the tough one. How do we get this one close? It's into the wind a bit, so I have to use a P-wedge, I guess, and hit it not too long. The wind pushes it off the left, so let's hit the P-wedge, but we're gonna make a little trick now. And we're gonna increase the loft just a bit, so it's almost like a sandwich, but just between, like between a sandwich and like a gap wedge to make a gap wedge out of the P wedge. We have to think about the height here, where it is. So now think about locking it in. We're aiming it left, locking it in. First think about the line here that we have, right? So this line is obviously missing right. Like you can see it in my first person view mostly. Let's set it up again. Now it should miss left, yeah? See that here perfectly in my first person, right? So that's probably even too far left. Like 10 yards left. Yeah, and now it's into the wind. So gonna put it a little bit more to the right again. I think this is perfect. And now, actually since it's into the wind, we're just gonna hit the P wedge. Before that, when it was like left to right wind, I would just now put a little bit more loft to it. I chunked it. That's very terrible. Chunking 69, so not gonna carry. And we have not being on the green even now gonna hurt a lot. Because we have to save it for the par now. Okay, that's annoying. But yeah, it happens. Well, this chunking happens that like you hit your clubs and then you have like a little frame lag or something and the club kind of gets too far like into the ground and then it loses so much speed that you just have like 15, 20 miles less club head speed. It's realistic to real life golf, like if you're bad like me probably, and chunking happens quite a bit, even to good golfers. But yeah, happens only rarely. So let's lock in that loft here. See from the aim, it's gonna be a bit left of it. The wind doesn't play a role anymore, so we're just gonna move it straight at it. Now we just hit the speed. The chunking will happen mostly on fast shots, like not on something like this here. This is just all about me, just hitting the right speed now. It has to go. Damn it. Okay, I think they have to make this though. Like, this is so bad. Like, these two last shots, I'm missing the birdies here. The opportunities. But yeah, I mean, this is almost like a perfectly straight one. So I don't see in any universe that this gonna not go in with this aimer. Just if I somehow break the speed and leave it short. But yeah, like, this is like the definition of straight putt. Just in the end it moves a bit, but I'm just gonna put it a little bit left side. There. And it never moved to the right, did it? No, it only, like to the left. It only moves to the right, so it cannot miss. It cannot miss, just the right speed. Perfect. Yeah. I mean, this is for sure the advantage here. Like, par safe, staying at -5. Still not a good score. So, now we have 200 yards into the wind, so that's a 6 iron. Gonna lock in the loft. It's a 6 because in pro mode I can hit the 6 like 185, 90, and here probably go like 95, 200-ish. So it should be somewhere close to the green. And still it's into the wind, but it's not so much wind. So let's think about the loft here. It stays between these palms, so aim it here. Let's see if the aim is alright. The wind now is left to right, so yeah, that's a little bit left of the pin, so that should be perfect. Now just don't chunk it, hit it crisp and clean, 101 miles, that would be awesome. That's crisp and clean and 97, so could be still very good. A bit short maybe, oh yeah. Just needed this extra, because it was into the wind, just need this extra 5 miles, probably like 104 miles club head speed. This would be actually a perfect shot then. But hey, we're not gonna be mad about this. We can still chip it in. I think it looks pretty straight, and no, it goes a little bit left to right. I'm just gonna aim it a little bit left to right. Actually, if I chip it here, it almost doesn't move at all. So I'm gonna try to make it as straight as possible and just put in the right speed, and it always has a chance to go in. Okay, so we are there where the palm thing is. No, definitely gonna just put it as straight as possible. So, I mean, that looks pretty damn straight to me. Let's hit it. It's gonna carry these like slopes there, hopefully, and then... Ah, that's short. And why? This is no way I aimed it there. Like, no way it was this line. So there was something wrong. Like, that's weird. Anyway. I think at least it was perfectly straight. Not gonna make a test putt here, it's just straight putt. As you can see on the green grid, using all our technologies here. 2 holes left, one hole that is scoreable, I think. But this one here is not. 341. Downwind though. Anyway, I mean, I found all of the fairways. I mean, not a single ball that wasn't in the fairway in the beginner difficulty here, so that's definitely something. Where is it? Okay, it's on the edge there, so I'm gonna put it there. Let's see. The aim is correct. Yeah, it's gonna hit the wind, downwind, it's gonna hit perfectly. I hit it over there. Gonna be a little bit risky, of course, but hey. I have to risk it. Let's see. Oh, that's not a good hit. Carry. Okay, just perfectly carried. 170. See, it wasn't a great hit. So I have this 94-yard shot. The wind is now down. I have no club for this distance, unfortunately, so gonna just hit a little bit softer. Like, we think about lob wedge here. Yeah. 94. So we're gonna lock it in. Think about it. Here, like slide open like this. Now think about the apex. Lock it towards the target, let's say there. See the line. Let me do this here. So this is gonna miss left of it. Quite a bit left of it. So we're gonna relock it there. It's now gonna be, yeah, there's a hair left of it, but the wind gonna push it. Yeah. So like a little softer than a normal one, just a little softer. I think it could be good. The wind touched it too much. Well, it was too soft. Okay. Missing the opportunities here. It is what it is. I'll try to chip this one in. Gonna be probably straight. Let me get my sandwich. By the way, the penalties that we're having here in the rough, they're the same. No difficulties, so yeah, we gotta have for sure tough time getting it out of here. Aim it just a little bit right at it. This is wrong. There. Let's see. Yeah, like just a bit more. There. Okay, that's pretty much at it. Now just the right speed. And get it close, or maybe even get it in. That would be cool. Gonna come out a little bit dead here. Don't get that. That's a little bit long. I think it's doable. It was a little bit too shallow, but I mean, this is no movement at all. So I'm just gonna lock it in and hit it here. I mean, this is the perfect opportunity now where you can make the par saves, you know. Oh, that's even super racy. Okay, almost missed this one. Okay, so last hole, guys. We're playing a 62 right now, -5, but again, take this with a grain of salt. We're just using the beginner difficulty. And now downwind, perfect opportunity to make another birdie, to get it to -6. And have a good place in leaderboard maybe, I don't know. I didn't check the leaderboard. It's downwind, okay, so gonna set up for our normal drive. Getting the apex like there where the green starts. Aiming it fairway, let's say here probably. Taking a look, that's left in the fairway. Does it help me? left, no, then have a tree in the way in the bunker. So re-aiming this a little bit to the right. Probably there. That looks better. Let me see. That's still, could be still in the bunker, yeah. Damn it. Again. This should now be safe of the bunker. Yep. That's for sure like down the middle. So I'm gonna give it a whack. I didn't gauge the distance, but I hope it's not gonna be too far. But hit a good one here. Can do a drop. Oh, that's powerful, but I think it's over the bunkers because the wind somehow pushed it. Don't go in the bunker, that was a disaster. Okay, at least it just hopped in. And I don't know what happened here. But the wind pushed it. Oh, yeah, the wind changed. You see that, guys? It was downwind, and at the moment I started to hit it, it just changed, and no chance there. But yeah, what an interesting one. So now we have to pick it up. Let's see. We have 71%, 50. We're gonna take a 3, I think, to get it as close as possible down here. That's again the last hole where we can score, where we can do something with the score. And yeah, let's think about the apex. Like it's gonna be this one here, so pretty shallow, almost like a driver. Lock it in. See, now with the wind being down again, a bit from the right, I think this is not a good line. We're gonna aim it a little bit further left. See here maybe. So here we have, yeah, we should avoid the bunker. So let's pick it up as good as we can. Hit it as hard as we can. We have a huge penalty though, but so we're gonna get it close maybe. Yeah, that was a pretty strong hit, you see? Okay, 94. It was a very bad hit. It felt very strong. Anyway, so let's now, like, yeah, for this one here, I mean it's not a scoreable hole actually, because this one now has to go within like 10 feet. Or like, it has to be somewhere here in the range of the green where it's just straight. Then we have a chance too, you know. 140. So that's with a little bit downwind, probably a P wedge. A powerful P wedge. Yeah. Gonna just play a powerful P wedge. And hope for the best, guys. So, locking it in. I think I changed the apex a bit too much sometimes, so I have to keep that in mind. Especially now with the P wedge wind. Yeah, that's perfect. Especially with the P wedge now. I don't want to keep it all, get it over the green or so. I think that's actually money, like 88. Yeah, that could be just the right amount. Look. Oh, just the right amount. I don't know why I still missed it right. I'd aimed it right, but the wind was pushing. But yeah, this is the best chance for... I just talked about, this is the best chance. 20 footer. I think our aimer goes not 20, yeah. But you just have to aim it straight and hit it. I gotta hit a test putt too. First want to lock it in straight. See. Yeah, that is as dead straight as it can be. So now just the speed. Think about it. Just gotta picture the hole and hit it. Okay. Was not the ground. I think that's perfect speed. Okay. Go for the birdie. Yeah, perfect speed. And nailed it. I mean, yeah, that's kind of a cheat. So, -6. Let's take a look. We shot a 66 on a par 72. So that's a -6. Of course, beginner difficulty with all the things on that you can imagine. Now we go to the scoreboard. Gameplay, no, select courses. Country Club Island. And probably there are better players in casual difficulty, because again, you had a benefit on this course here. So I would probably say the best one is like a -10. Let's see, rivals. And score. Global. Okay, it's loading. Sometimes it takes some time as well to update, so maybe the score is not even in yet. But at least we can see what score we have. And we can see, like, recent and now, boom, yeah, -9, okay. So we see some -9 for beginner. He had probably played the same, and he really tried to get, because, yeah, beginner difficulty is actually what I did. So to play it like a -9, then there's, like, even here, I'm not even on the second page. Now I'm on the third page with -6. So yeah, it's a very easy course. But the first one that plays casual difficulty, actually there, like -7. And I think 4 hit 12. And I think that actually in casual difficulty you can have a better score than in beginner here. Because to make this -9, okay, like I would probably have, because the first one was a par, like I felt like -8 safe. I think -8 is safe on this course, relatively safe. And with a little bit more luck here and there, I would probably get it. Like, I mean, he played it, you see, he grinded this one, right? He played it like 100 times. Because he's not only here on the leaderboard, he's probably like, you saw him here with the -6. And he's somewhere here. Probably if he would have like a -4 in the front end, he would just restart it anyway. But yeah, he definitely grinded a lot. And for me, for the first time to have a -6, I'm pretty happy about this. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna stop the stream now. Don't want to make it too long today. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the content. And yeah, it definitely showcased today, in my opinion, well, that yeah, even as a complete beginner, you can have some fun in this game. And even if you're like a seasoned pro, and you just want to have some fun, like change the game of golf a bit, you can definitely do this here with making this little challenge. I'm definitely gonna make this in the future again to play some courses in the beginner challenge with the aimer. Learned something from it today. And yeah, let me check, let me set this back to pro before I forget here and do all these things. Green grid off, putt preview off. But then in pro, if you have the putt preview on, it doesn't matter because it's not going to show anyway. That's the difficulty limits. And yeah, that's all we changed. Anyway, I wish you a nice day. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to stream again in the morning. So yeah, that depends on where you are in the world. It's going to be in the evening maybe. But yeah, just check out the schedule on Twitch. And yeah, I wish you a nice day then, and see you soon, ciao ciao.
It's ridiculous.
What is it?
Oh my word! Oh my goodness! It feels very, very real.
Yeah. Virtual reality. It scares the living daylight out of me. It's the future.
And how do you swing the club in the
With a club.
With a real golf club?
So that the attachment goes on the end of a club.
Oh wow.
And you literally swing it and hit.
Wow.
I remember when I first heard about this.
Yeah.
3 months ago, 4 months ago, I was like, the hell's this stuff? Why am I even bothered about this? But I almost forced myself to buy it because I have to know.
Yeah.
What is this future?
'Cause it's so close to the space that...
Well, it's just like if I've not got my finger on the pulse of something like that, I'm missing a trick. If I'm not at the lead of this and it goes bananas, then what the hell have I been doing?
Totally.
Like,
and there's a very big chance it will go.
It's 100% going to go that way.
Wow.
100%.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it this year, next year or the year after.
Yeah.
And it'll feel so real.
Wow.
And you'll just be sat
I
there
need
at
to
home.
get these on and see how real it feels.
It's
but
the best.
It scares me because I know it will feel really real.